Hello, everybody. I'm Bugsy, and you know what? It's time to talk a little bit about Team H. Hold up, let me just click. Wrong thing I'm hitting. Let me just click it off. Some of you guys are wondering, why do you got the Ghostbusters symbol there? Well, I wanted to explain that not only Team H is not the only hero group in the Team H verse, or there are. I've always liked the idea that there's different Ghostbusters in every continent. Yeah, Ghostbusters. We have Ghostbusters. We have Ghostbusters in every continent. Some characters became Ghostbusters, like Danny's parents. Sure, their tech is cool, but their tech is cool, but they actually work. Danny's mom and Jack Finn, Maddie and Jack Finn actually works alongside the Ghostbusters. They're actually fixing the whole crossing the streams thing, because now Ghostbusters in this universe can actually cross the streams whenever a ghost threat is too strong. And for all you special little snowflakes out there, they're the team most of the Ghostbusters teams, and I'm not gonna reveal who they are because since I'm rebuilding the universe again and you only seen the Team H part, the team, part of the team. But I'm not going to reveal who's the Ghostbusters that the regular Team H deals with. I don't want to reveal that just yet. But for all you special little snowflakes out there, the teams are men and women, not one or the other, both. Okay? And if y'all don't like that, y'all can suck on my pocket watch. And I mean an actual pocket watch. This is not innuendo for my penis. I'm talking about sucking on an actual pocket watch. You have a deep throat pocket watch? Because, because I've seen some shit. Okay? I've seen some shit and some stuff. I've seen a monkey rape the shit out of a kitten. And that's not go for anything. I actually saw a monkey really put it into a kitten. It's fucked up. Anyways, like I said, so the Ghostbusters actually work with Fenton Works, and yes, the original Ghostbusters are technically still around. Old though, but he does. But Maddie does work uh, along alongside Egon, so they can work on new gadgets. He's still, you know, Peter kinda isn't still a Ghostbuster. Kind of, I wanted to kind of mirror the actual kind of thing that's going on right now with Bill Murray saying he's not in the Ghostbusters anymore. So he's still doing that. You know how he was in 2, and he had his own little public access show. He still has that. The only person and the only one of the other original Ghostbusters that are still around is Ray, and Ray and Winston. They're still kind of around. Winston actually kind of Winston and Ray. They still kind of train the new recruits. Like literally, they will go to every freaking place, and they will train more Ghostbusters. And it's so cool and interesting. And you know, I and we're gonna get to the stories on those, but mostly it's just around Team H and their various interactions. Now the Ghostbusters, they kinda, in this world, the events of Phantom Planet happened, but a little bit more different. So various things like freaking Sam being all aggro Danny and Tucker. No, because in my version of Phantom Planet, they understood that Danny like kinda just didn't want to go ghost anymore. They respected his wishes even though they didn't like it, but they didn't really tell it to his face because it's something he wanted to do. That is, oh well, you're a jerk because you're not a ghost anymore. None of that shit. But they did say, good because Danny, people need you. And upon seeing all the ghosts like save our planet, you're probably wondering where the Team H was when this happened. They were off world. Mostly Team H deals with Earth stuff, but they're mostly off world half the time. Like half of the time because they're usually fighting galactic threats and various other things. But when Egon at the age of 60 sees that ghosts save their world. And the ghost zone is an actual place, and ghosts do come out other places now because of Phantom Planet. They know they can go other places around the world. That's when Egon got in contact with Ray, and he was Ray, it's Egon. There's there's ghosts popping up all over the place, and he goes like, no, it's not, it's not, it's not Gozer, but there are ghosts. So, but Egon, knowing that he's getting a little too old, and Ray is too, they formed they formed the they formed the Ghostbusters International. Now, Ghostbusters International, like I said, Ghostbusters think Batman Incorporated, but with Ghostbusters. So because Danny's only in Amity Park, and there's a lot of other places that have ghosts. So yeah, and yes, the stuff that happened in Ghostbusters 1 and 2 are indeed canon with this universe. And yes, New York knows that there's fucking ghosts flipping around there. It's not like the cartoon where they're like, oh, the Ghostbusters were frauds. No, everybody knows that there's ghosts. Everybody fucking knows now. They're like, holy shit, there's ghosts. And even Walter Peck had to actually, even though Walter Peck had to freaking say that the Ghostbusters weren't frauds anymore because he had a bunch of run-ins with ghosts after 1 and 2, and he actually begged the Ghostbusters to help him. Like he was begging, I wrote it to the point where he was like begging, please, I'm sorry. You guys are legitimate. Ghosts are real. I'm sorry for what happened. I'm sorry. He's like literally just begging them because he's being haunted. By who? His father that always put pressure on him. And yeah, and some of the events of the cartoon actually happens, but not the Slimer shit. Not the Slimer show shit. That never happened. Oh yeah, the Extreme Ghostbusters, they were around in the 90s for a while, and they kind of disbanded, and no one really knows what happened to the Extreme Ghostbusters. Some say they went their own separate ways. Others say they took a ghostbusting job and never returned. Funny. Maybe you're probably wondering, well, Bugsy, is that gonna be part of Team H's stuff? Yeah, it will. Because it's not because Team H isn't just about H.E. and his stuff. It's also about the other stuff that goes on. And we're gonna have some major events. And I'm not talking about I'm gonna redo Infinity War and all this other stuff, or the Phoenix Saga, or the Dark Phoenix Saga, like at Deadpool was doing in the Infinity Verse. These are gonna be different events that I'm not pulling from anything. But yeah, you're probably wondering, well, does that mean? Yes, it does. Because we're going to get into the first event, Omni Shattering, which is going to have Danny, Ben. I was thinking of adding one of the Ghostbusters in Beach City. Yes, there's a Ghostbusters in Beach City. Don't ask. And yes, Ronaldo is a part of that. Why? Because I want to give Ronaldo something to do. Jesus. He just seems like the kind of person that would probably be interested in the paranormal, but he also has three other dudes. Two, like two dudes and one chick to kind of rein him in because, he's still Ronaldo. Um, so yeah, that's gonna be the first one. We won't see the whole. Okay, when I get to this, we're not gonna see the whole members of Team H because since I rewritten the universe, and yeah, that is canon too. That is canon. What I did, um, because they were fighting an unknown evil, and I basically the overseer, aka me. Yes, I am the ultimate of self-inception because I'm the one that created their world. In a way, I am. I am. I am there. I am their curator. Yo, what? You thought I was gonna say I'm God? No. No, I'm just the dude that writes the stories. And I have a physical form in the universe. Something like that. I, so yeah, I'm just kind of being over the top with it, but yeah, that is in its canon. But basically, yes, it's not only gonna be about, well, it's not really gonna be only about the team I created. It's gonna be about a lot of other characters doing their own things. But when Podzilla was talking about all these spotlight things for the Infinity Verse, I was thinking I'd do a few spotlight stories for the other members of the Team H and maybe the other Ghostbusters. Now there are a lot more teams that I have here, but I'm not gonna reveal them just yet. But yeah, even though I'm gonna have the Bugsyverse, which is gonna be a gigantic event that has all the other Bugsies from all my other shows, and even some from little one shots I like to call tales of the Mockverse. You know, so they're just stuff I'm gonna do. But it's not just gonna be full of bugs. But this is not gonna be full. But the Team H universe is not full of bugs. It's full of heroes and other characters that decide to become heroes. Hell, even Toons. Yeah, you guys know. You guys remember Roger Rabbit in Toontown? Oh yeah, I'm bringing in the Toons, and you guys are like, "What do you? Oh my god!" Some of you are probably like, Bugsy, what the fuck? What the fuck do you mean you bring it in tunes? For some, for some people, they're like, you're not gonna do what I think you're gonna do. And I'm like, yeah, because for those of you that don't know, I wrote an old story where a bunch of tunes had a superhero group, and we're gonna have them come too. But we don't have the Justice League in the center of the Team H in the center of the Team H verse, But they are part of the multiverse. They are part of the multiverse of this multiverse. And various other characters are part of that multiverse too. But again, I'm not going to reveal that just yet. Right now, just know when there's ghosts coming out of Henry Park and other parts of the world, who you gonna call? Trust me, guys. I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about bringing back this universe in a big way for a long time. I think I think Deadpool, Zilla, and Jason were in the guy he's working with made me just think. Yeah, I have my own universe. I have my own extended fan universe too. Let me see what I can do. So yeah, Team H is coming. Team H is coming. The Team H verse is coming. So yes, we have a lot of things. I have a lot of things that are gonna happen in this, but I am working on other projects right now. But there are a few things that are gonna be in this universe that are little surprises, and I'll do the first. I'll do the first true. I'll do the first true arc. I mean, I'll do the first true event of the Team H verse, but not yet. Probably a little more. Probably some more spotlights for right now. See you guys later. Bye, folks. And yes, HE is gonna work with Ronaldo, who now is a Ghostbuster. Ain't that just gonna be peachy?